Cleansing that energy, okay? With our rose water. So I have a couple things to announce very soon, okay? After today, I will be putting that out there. Let me show you what I have in stock right now before we get started on this reading. This is just going to be an energy reading for the current energy, okay? And I will give you some advice on how to just, go about this energy, whatever this is that's coming towards you, okay? So first, this is what we have in stock right now as far as products. You can view my pricing for readings on the community board. I will repost that so that it's at the top for you guys. So this is our lip kits. It comes with a lip scrub. Everything is made by me except for the chapstick. Okay, so it comes with, but they're all natural, organic, and also has my healing oils in them as well to help raise your vibration and protect you from negative energy and just, overall beauty magic spells and stuff like that. So we have our super moisturizing lip gloss. Let me put some on for you guys. It comes with the lip scrub and the chapstick, and that is for $11 if you purchase all three. If you just want two, which is the chapstick and the lip gloss, or the lip scrub and the chapstick. There's different flavors to the chapstick. These are $8, okay? Plus shipping. We have the money oils, 2 bottles for $8. And we have the Money Mania tea light candles. These are $8 as well. Everything is $8 except for the lip kit that includes 3 items. Okay, and that is our sale for right now. I also have $8 readings available for 5 minutes, okay? Whatever question you would like me to answer. If you want, just a general energy reading, yeah, I can do that too, okay? So email me at eliteempress888@gmail.com if you're interested in any of those things, okay? So let's get started on general energy. Yeah, some of you guys, you got people around you that's really trying to start shit with you. Okay, it be the closest people to you is the first card out here. You be the closest people to you. Some of you guys may find out that there is someone close to you that could be dating someone that you date, or like sleeping with someone that you date on the low or something like that. Somebody could be finding that out, okay? Or you could be finding out that the person that you're dating or sleeping with or sneaky linking with has a concubine that has a drug addiction, okay? You could be also finding that out. All right. Child, some of you guys are finding out about someone that is under some sort of demonic possession, all right? And this person is going to be probably needing some sort of help, like community help. All right, you could be finding out about somebody's sick fetishes and fantasies. Someone close to you with sick fetishes and fantasies? Oh, hell no. Child. Somebody is asking for like donations and stuff, or tips, or an investor. Like someone's looking for someone to invest in them or something like that. Okay, we got beauty magic as well. Some of you guys could be brand ambassadors and models. Okay, so you could practice beauty magic. You could be an esthetician. You could be like, you could do anything as well as like to enhance your beauty. Okay, like you could be a hairstylist. You could do all that, right? But I feel that someone is doing beauty spells on you. So if you need any help in combating that energy, I do have products that help with that, okay? I did forget to mention the hair oil as well. We have the hair oil. That is $16, okay, due to the size of the bottle. Um, so the hair oil is also made to protect and cleanse your energy from hexes, curses, and beauty magic spells that people try to siphon your beauty and energy with, okay? Distance makes the heart grow fonder. So there is someone at a distance from you, okay, that could be having some sort of sick fantasy or fetish about you, because the more you stay away from this person, the more they are like away from you, the more they want you, okay? Let's get some more energy about... So there's some religious hypocrites here that are the closest ones to you. So they could be judging you for your spirituality, your spiritual practices, your powers. If you have gifts, if you have spiritual gifts, they're judging you, okay? It's the closest ones to you. The ones that are supposed to be supporting you, or the ones that say they support you, are really judging you for your spiritual gifts and your practices, okay? The fact that my light flickered when I said that. It's something about your spiritual gifts. It's like they don't want you to have it. They could be 444 on the clock. You could need to protect yourself from these people, or you could need some protection spells or something like that. Um, because these people are like, it's like they're using religion, or I don't know, maybe someone is like quoting Bibles verses to you. It's like they're looking at your spiritual gifts as demonic, but your gifts come from God. Like what? So there could be a bottle girl or a bartender that's significant in this energy. Maybe this is someone that is close to you. They could be a religious hypocrite. Like someone is saying like, oh, they believe in Jesus and God and stuff like that, but they're judging you. They're doing beauty spells on you, and they're over here. First of all, if you a bottle girl, you know you working with spirits, right? You know, if you are, you a bottle girl bartender. You know you doing what you doing is demonic, right? That's what you're doing is demonic, right? Oh, you working in the nightlife. Oh, where the vamp? Yeah, my shit froze when I said that. Yeah, psychosis. This person could be under a psychosis, a spiritual psychosis. Thank you, Tarot High Priestess Ruby. Yeah, South Africa could be significant, and this person, either they're saying you're a false psychic if you are a reader, or you have psychic gifts. They're saying like you don't really have these gifts. Your gifts are demonic. Oh, you can only go to Jesus to know that, and all the other shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, somebody here is a religious hypocrite, and they're a false psychic. They're overly religious. Like, they're really limited in their beliefs, and they're projecting that onto you. And they swear that you don't know God because you're psychic. Please, this person is under some sort of religious psychosis. Religious psychosis. All right, like delusional. And this is a bartender bottle girl that has been talking shit about you. This could be someone that is close to you, all right, or they're working with someone close to you. They're a concubine, or they're a concubine to someone that is close to you. Okay. Let's see here. False psychic, bottle girl, bartender. And, you know, that's probably because they working with all them spirits. That's probably that. That's probably the real reason. Return to sender. I can't make it up. It return is the sender. Whatever beauty magic they're doing to make you look like, they want you to look like raggedy. They want your hair not to be done. They're projecting for your nails to break and stuff like that. It's being returned to sender. So this bitch about to be looking a mess in a minute. How about that? And it has to do with, maybe this is someone that your person has a child with, or like if you have like a baby father, this is like their other baby mama or something. Guilt gifts and fake apologies. So someone could be offering you a fake a guilt gift, basically trying to offer you a gift to apologize. And that could be like maybe someone that either helps you take care of these kids, or supposed to, or it could be like a grandmother or something like that. They are trying to give you a gift to like apologize for being like not shit, like just being not shit. Like, I feel like these are people that are like child, let me get a different day. Double agent. Exactly. They're playing both sides. You're playing both sides, motherfucker. You're playing both sides. And religion, between families, between niggas, between friends. You're playing both sides. Pick a side, motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck is what. You just mad because somebody else do know. That's what the fuck you're mad about. 448 on the clock. Bonnie and Clyde energies. 18 plus. It's giving these two have some sort of secret fetishes or fantasies they play out in the bedroom or something. Maybe they do threesomes together. Maybe they're plotting on you for a threesome. Maybe this bitch is mad because you don't want to fucking have a threesome with your baby daddy or some shit. Like, bitch want your energy for real. Look, it's a Facebook dad or mom. Fuck out of here. Like, ew. Like, honestly, this is some weird shit here. I'm not gonna hold you. This is some weird energy. There's a bitch mad because you don't want to sleep with her and your baby daddy or her baby daddy or some weird shit. All right? Baby making. Now, there is a Facebook mom, dad going on Facebook. If you don't know what a Facebook mom or dad is, it's basically a person that, like, posts their kids on Facebook or social media, but they don't really do nothing for them. Like, you know? Now, this could be someone that is trying to call child services on you, or they are like basically not fit to be a parent. They're just not fit to be a parent, but they keep on making kids. Like, this motherfucker is on some Bonnie and Clyde shit, porno type shit, making new kids, don't even have a place to fucking put them at, or a fucking window pot to piss in, money coming in, nothing. Don't even have a fit mother. Don't even have a fit mother to make the kids with, because you're not making them with them. Communication blockages. You blocking communication with this fucking double agent. And for some of you guys, spirit is blocking communication with this person. This person can't even text you back if they wanted to. Some of you guys, 1123. Some of you guys, even if this person wants to communicate with you, they can't. They're having throat chakra blockages. They can even start choking on their words. This motherfucker go to message you and the shit close right the fuck out. I'm telling you right now. Keep on playing. Wow to the T, exactly. Shit is a mess up in here. Let's get a different deck. Hopefully it's some different energy up in here. Child, this is a mess. Courtship, I don't know. Listen, let's get something else up in here. Let's get something else. Ooh, it's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on here. Yeah. This is not going to be too long either. A Christian could be getting a divorce here. All right. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I saw Christian and divorce. I don't know. There could be somebody named Christian, but a Christian is getting a divorce. How ironic, right? Don't y'all don't believe in divorce? Ain't that one of y'all beliefs? Oh. I thought you ain't believe in divorce. Under a spell. So there is someone in this energy and your energy here in the current energy that is under a spell. Okay, and what is this spell entail here? Or they could be trying to place a spell onto you. So this spell has to do with someone contracting a fatal disease or basically unaliving you. This is unaliving magic here because you won in court. All right. Used as a vessel. You could be being used as a vessel. Some of you guys could be smoking too much, or basically you stopped smoking and that's why you won. All right. That's why you're able to be used as clearly as you can be. All right. Because they tried to place you under a spell. Some of you guys could have even cleared your energy out using like smoking, or now the smoking, this giving like it's giving kind of like sage smoke. It's giving like incense smoke. Maybe you use that to like clear out energy. Okay, with the smoke too much, it's giving like the smoke is too much. They can't get through the smoke. They can't get through, like, they can't send you dirty ass energy basically in order to affect you with some sort of fatal disease here. Someone is being used as a vessel. This person that's under a spell to try to give you a fatal disease. This person that smokes too much. Performance. Cokehead. A cokehead. Jesus Christ. It's a lot. It's a lot going on here. A cokehead? Really? Like I did say that somebody's concubine has a drug problem, but that person that you was dealing with, they could have a drug problem too, child. Okay, clarify this person under a spell that's being used as a vessel. Okay, that smokes too much. That's also a cokehead. That shit made sure that it kept coming out, huh? That shit made sure that it came out again, huh? Cokehead. All right? It's a twin flame separation because your twin flame could be a cokehead. Jesus Christ. Please make it. Please fix it. Yo, this is what I'm getting here. This is someone that tried to place a spell over you. and you separated, and what it did was it separated you from this person. All right, instead of you being under a spell, it separated you from them. Now they're trying to hack and bug your phone and try to look into the hidden cameras that they placed around your house to see what's going on, because they don't have you under a spell, and they're realizing that. Yeah, yeah, they're realizing that she is a cheater or an eater. Okay, alien. So this person, you know, what is this? I know what this is. They try to trigger you into like that psychosis energy. They tried to trigger you into some sort of manic episode where they gaslight you. They were trying to gaslight you so that you would go crazy. These people are trying to make you go crazy, lash out and stuff like that, drain your energy so that you go through some sort of depression episode, or gaslight you so that you start lashing out because everybody is playing some sort of game around you, okay? You are separating yourself from these people. Now they're trying to access these hidden cameras and your devices to see what you're doing next. Okay, this clinical trials is basically these people want you in a psych ward because they want to study you. Some of you guys are under an experiment, okay, that you don't even know that you're in. All right, some of you guys are active participants in some sort of government experiment. All right, hold on. Come on, Papa. Mm-hmm. Put some aloe on her queen. Hey, let me stop. I'll do the unboxing later. Okay, so let's see. So this is your energy here. Twin flame separation. All right. Now, usually I would separate the black from the blue, but what I'm getting here with this is like your energy at the bottom here. And this is your energy here that they have been trying to, like, you were separated from your twin flame, or they were trying to separate you from your higher self so that you would be in a low vibration, so that you would go into some sort of depression episode or manic episode where they gaslight the fuck out of you and pretend that you're delusional, even though they know they're doing shit to you, like bugging your phone and hacking your phone and placing hidden cameras so they could watch you all day. Y'all are so annoying. And this was the spell that they were supposedly trying to put under you, right? Yeah. Put you under. This cokehead, that is a cheater. This person is trying to use your energy to win in court or something. Win whatever court case they got going on, whether it's spiritual or physical. If you don't know, if you have a court case going on in the spiritual realm, if you are in spiritual jail in the spiritual realm, it manifests as you actually going to jail. It manifests as you actually going into like a confinement, okay? It manifests as people like not wanting to be around you because maybe you have a fatal disease, and this is what they tried to do to you, but it's happening to them. This is what's happening to them. Fashion, maybe you are. I did pick up a model here. 444, it came out again. It's not coincidence here. You are protected from the funeral home. From the funeral home. You are protected from this unaliving. Yeah. Yeah. They thought that they was gonna get you sick. This could be through spirits. All right. This could be through drinking. They poisoned it, or they thought that they was gonna use some sort of spirit to, like I said, get you to take yourself out, get you to do something to yourself. Okay, panther. But you the panther. Let me look up the panther. Let me look up the panther spirit animal. Come on, Papa. Come on, Papa. Okay, y'all. So this is gonna be the example that I give you. So how they use spirits to unalive you. So they sent you some sort of spirits, okay, and you could have maybe drank it through alcohol. All right. And so I told you guys about what happened to me and how I almost had basically a panic attack while I was at my mother's house and stuff like that. So how they do this is either through sexual contact, or like I said, through spirits, okay? And it starts off as magic, all right? But then they need some sort of physical contact, right? And what it's supposed to do is, like I said, I almost fucking had a panic attack and went to the hospital, but I was able to breathe, clear my energy, and pray through it, right? So you were supposed to go to the hospital. You were supposed to have some sort of trigger that to trigger you to go to the hospital, and they could have paid people, or they just like was gonna like start fucking up your shit. Like they could have paid people in the hospital to basically get you to contract a fatal disease so that you would be unalived, like and shit like that. Or you were supposed to just have like a episode, and they were like not gonna help you when the ambulance get there. They prolonged the help and stuff so that you would be unalived instead of getting the help that you need, right? How other ways that they do this is, I'm gonna give you an example. So 2020, before my daughter, before I was pregnant with my daughter, right? I'm with I'm with my baby father. We had a business together, right? He was with me every night. And it's funny because like literally, I think it was like the second day I messed with him, I actually got sick as fuck. I lost my voice, right? And that should have been the red flag to know, like, stop dealing with him. But I wasn't as tapped in, I wasn't as spiritual as I am now to know that, right? So I lost my voice the next day that I had contact with him, as far as like dealing with him in a romantic matter, right? So after that, it was a series of me getting better to get sick again. So I kept getting sick. It kept getting worse and worse. They didn't know what it was. They kept diagnosing me with a different thing. And then when I go there, they would give me the medicine, and the medicine wouldn't work, and then it would get worse, and then I go back, right? And this happened between this happened like the whole 6 months type shit, right? So the last sickness, basically it escalated into pneumonia, and it got to the point where it was like they kept telling me I had contagious things too. But it was just, it's funny because my baby father was actually never sick. He was never sick, but supposedly I had things that were contagious, right? But he was with me every night. Make it make sense, and we were sleeping together. So how is he not sick, right? So this is how it can manifest if you are dealing with someone that is a warlock or a witch, right? I'm telling you this story because it can help you, help save somebody's life. So when it manifested as pneumonia, that's when they gave me the medicine, whatever. Like I literally could not breathe. Like when I say I could not breathe, I couldn't even smoke no more. I couldn't breathe, nothing, right? Um, I could barely eat, do anything. I was just sitting there in the bed, wasting away. And by the time they gave me the medicine for the pneumonia, I wasn't able to take it. I didn't take it. Um, I got better 2 days later. So it's something about your energy. You're able to like regenerate really fast. You're able to cleanse yourself really fast. You're able to, yeah, hold on. Yeah. So manager, I'm getting here. Someone made a mistake. All right. Or you could have made a mistake, but there's a new, like, a cycle being brought to you. Okay. This rune is for basically like if you made a mistake, new beginnings, after a mistake being made. So maybe you made a mistake dealing with someone. Okay. It could be a manager, it could be a boss, whatever. We're going to see what the panther animal is. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not sick. I didn't go to the hospital. I'm fine. I had 2 anxiety attacks that could have turned into like, something crazy when I was at my mom's house. But I'm fine. Made it home safe. Took my spiritual bath. Did my cleansing prayer protection work. I'm fine. Zelle, Cash App, Apple Pay, scare tactics, and industry bait. So there's something here going on with like a mistake and maybe your finances here. They're trying to use some sort of scare tactics with your accounts, all right, to put you in like a scarcity mode. Okay, so this has also happened while I was at my mother's house as well. My account got locked. So I got locked out of my account the day of my pop-up shop at the mall. And I felt like at first it was like inconvenient, but then I knew like it was a blessing because it made it so that I saved money when people were trying to siphon my money. Like my mother, yeah, my mother. my family and stuff like that, and people were trying to siphon my money. They were doing money magic on me to like make me spend the money that I just made and stuff like that, so that I wouldn't be saving it, right? So they're doing this to put you in like a scarcity mode, but you need to calm down, okay? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to bait you into the industry so that you feel like you could accept a lesser offer, right, than what you're really worth if you stay independent. All right. Someone wants to be your manager. They want to manage your money, manage your kids, manage your business, manage you or something, right? Hermetic. Because you have some sort of hermetic knowledge. You could be a hermit. You could do things by yourself. You're alone. And they're like, oh no, she's alone. She's independent. Now we need somebody to manage her. We need a handler for her ass. Panther spirit animal. So a panther spirit animal it symbolizes courage, strength, and protection, especially in the face of darkness and the unknown. That's what you have. Okay, you don't give a fuck if you're alone. 5:05 on the clock. You don't give a fuck if you're alone because you know that you're protected. You know that you're strong. You're courageous. Okay, embracing mystery and trusting one's intuition. The panther's spirit animal can also signify a time for reclaiming personal power and confidence. Yeah, because they were really trying to fuck up my confidence this whole weekend. And I knew they was going to do it too. So it was no surprise to me because it's been happening over and over again for a period of time. And it's predictable. Your patterns are predictable. Your spell work is predictable. Even the timing is predictable. Like, you can't hide your intentions. You can't. You can't. If every time you are being celebrated and someone is mad and they're angry and they're all of a sudden they're trying to give you gifts or do things for you, then when things are working out for you, all of a sudden they're having issues. They don't want to do the thing that they offered to do anymore. They're ghosting you. They're oh no, you need to find someone to come get your kid last minute when you could have had somebody else watch the kid the whole time, but they offered. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you're a hater. You're a hater. You're a fucking hater. You need to X that person out your life. You need to cut them off. You need to cut them off. When it becomes a pattern, that is their true nature. That is their true nature. Now, I also am getting here. Someone was trying to swap destinies and energies with you. They wanted you to be looked at as someone that's unreliable. They wanted you to be looked at as someone that was like untrustworthy, and that's really them. That's really them. They're projecting this energy onto you, right? So the panther is associated with the unknown and hidden aspects of life. Its appearance may suggest it's time to trust your intuition and dive into the mysteries of yourself and the world around you. Okay, the panther can act as a guardian, offering you protection and guidance, particularly when facing difficult situations, navigating periods of change. Okay, hermetic. Reclaiming power, adaptability, and resilience. Yeah, so I adapted. Even though I couldn't access my bank account, I said, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got cash, but I just was like, I'm not going to overexert my energy or myself trying, like, my money and stuff like that, trying to get people to help me, like, you know, as far as, like, get an Uber or whatever the fuck I needed help with at the time. I was just like, I'm going to go with the flow. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, fuck it. If I can't get what I have to do done today, it's divine timing. Like, I don't need to accept no weird ass offer from somebody, right? Some of you guys, this is what they want you in the energy of scarcity. You could be in a situation where you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do right now, right? And it's because they want you to be settling for like some shit. All right, they want to put you in a compromising situation. All right, I don't understand exactly what you're saying, but you speak English very well. Thank you. Well, if you do want to learn English, it's great that you're watching me because my English is very good. I'm a teacher as well. So I try to study the language. I try to study different words so that I learn like more. So forensic science, okay, forensic science, you could be someone that studies that, okay? You could study forensic science, or there's some sort of like, yeah, I don't know, hermetic. Maybe you have like some sort of gift in forensic science. All right, let me read the rest of this panther energy. So the panther can also symbolize a connection to the astral realm, suggesting heightened awareness and sensitivity to spiritual energies. And that's what I feel like was going on. That's what I feel like what was going on. Like whatever black magic they was doing on me the whole entire weekend, it just elevated my awareness of what they were doing and my sensitivity to what they were doing. And that's why I probably had that panic attack the way I did. Because I haven't had a panic attack, like I told you guys, since I was 16. And I was able to breathe through it and pray through it. Even with my mother trying to trigger me while I was having my panic attack. Like literally wouldn't get on my face. Like the fuck? It's time. Okay, so yeah, the Black Panther appears as your spirit animal. It's time to remove the mask. It is a totem to people who live honestly and authentically. Okay, so you could be ready to live in your truth, and you're like, you don't care. You have the courage to stand alone. That's what it says here. You have the courage to stand alone. You don't give a fuck who agrees with you, or like, you don't give a fuck. It's 1,000 people saying one thing and you the only one saying the other thing, but you know the truth. You know it's the truth. You know all these people work in a pack. You know these people work in a pack. You work alone. Oh, the panic attack is the tell of the spell work. Yes, I know. Because my mother tried the same spell on me right before she put me in the psych ward, right? And it was because I was waking up too much and too fast for her. So, and it's funny because like what they did to me too in that psych ward, as far as like giving me the medicine, and only accelerated my gifts and only expanded my gifts even more. So then they put me on experimental medication, right? To see if that would suppress my gifts, right? And that's what they're trying to do. That's what that clinical trials card was about. They have you under some sort of experimental government experiment with your gifts here. They're trying to see what they can do to suppress your gifts because you don't work for them. So you are a creative thinker with excellent leadership and social skills. The Panther follows their passion with quick, bold, and decisive action. Solitary by choice, the Panther is secretive and graceful in every move. The Panther has the power of patience and attraction and readiness. The talent of a panther is also their capability for silence and to sit in absolute quiet and not move in its own personal power. They are near silent when hunting and stalking prey and know when to remain unseen and when to be seen. So this is like things that you're embodying, silence, also like you just action orientated without announcement. So it's like you do things and then like you don't announce before you do things. And I was having this issue too with this weekend when my pop-up shop, because before my pop-up shop happened, I didn't announce it. And it was so funny because like everybody was supposed to support me, right? These people that are doing black magic on me still as we speak. These people that were supposedly supporting me, they were mad because I didn't tell them about the pop-up shop, right? But in the midst of it, they were not supporting me. They were sabotaging me. They were doing everything under the sun to try to make my life hard that day, and it was just so evident. So, and my mother even said, oh, next time you have something like that, let me know ahead of time. Why? You went out your way to offer to watch my son for the weekend because you were off and you had nothing to do. So I didn't have to tell you what I was doing that weekend. You told me that you was going to watch my son that weekend. You was going to go out your way to pick him up so that, I don't know, for whatever fucking reason, but I already knew that she was going to do that. So that's why I already had it set up for my son to be somewhere else in case she did that. And then when my son went with his dad, she fucking made up some shit again just to ruin my day, just to stop me from working again. So why would I tell you anything ahead of time? When every time I tell you something ahead of time, it falls through. Every time I tell you something ahead of time, ask for your support. Can't even get a ride. Can't even get a fucking ride when I ask ahead of time. Why would I rely on y'all? This is what they want you to do. They want you to rely on them so that they can not do things for you. And it's like, you don't need to rely on them. You could get your own ride. You could call Uber. They mad because you not even asking or caring or requiring your support. Their support. They get you into the frequency of chaos. Exactly. Thank you, Rael. That's what they try to do. She tried to put me on her frequency, and it was funny because I told you, when I went to the door, the two cats, the landlord cats, they were staring at me. The video is in the shorts. They were staring at me with the death stare. One of the cats was looking away in the video, but he looked back again. But when I first approached the house, they was both staring at me with like a death stare, and I knew what was going on. And so I started praying. And so when I walked to the door, when I walked in between where the cats were, it was as if I went through a portal, but the portal was a low frequency portal, because that's as soon as I walked through there, my heart started beating so fast it was beating out my chest. So I had to breathe. And it happened twice. And both times it was when I left, went on a walk, came back inside the house where my mother was at. And it made no sense because I was not anxious. I was not, upset or anything like that. But I was feeling what she was doing and projecting onto me, right? So, hold on now. So you know when to remain unseen and when to be seen. The panther is active, intelligent, curious, and likes to be in control. The panther embodies courage, confidence, and strength and beauty, sensuality. The protective panther is a symbol for astral travel, feminine energy, death, rebirth, and the power of night. Wow. So that's all my energy. I'm a Scorpio. So hermetic. I forgot the meaning of hermetic, but hermetic means basically complete, airtight, seal of closure or closure, relating to an ancient occult tradition encompassing alchemy, astrology, and theosophy. Theosophy. So basically, you have some sort of ancient knowledge about forensic science. So, like some of you guys, you have some sort of ancient knowledge about forensic science. Some of you guys could work for funeral homes, all right, but or you work with death. Maybe you're a medium. You're a medium, and you get some sort of evidence here. Yeah, when you get some sort of evidence about people that pass away, all right, or you're aware of the magic that they do to make people pass away. You're aware of this, all right. This is the knowledge that you have, all right. With this, no air can get in. Wow. Hermetic means sealed so that no air can get in. A child who is completely protected from the outside world may say they come from a hermetic environment. The word can be used metaphorically as well. So remember, I told you guys I was having an anxiety attack and I was not able to breathe, right? So maybe this is the magic that they was trying to use, all right, to get me to not breathe, to get me to funeral home. Also, what I'm getting about that is that smoke too much, they can't get in. So like as far as like you clearing out some sort of energy, and now your energy is has tightened up, like there's some sort of seal around you. You have like some sort of higher level of protection now that they can't access, like they can't get your energy or something. Forensic science. I actually wanted to study forensic science when I was younger. Um, is something going on with like a crime scene, or this would have been a crime scene? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some sort of evidence, like of like a conspiracy to commit. Forensic science operates with a legal system, adhering to rules of evidence and criminal procedure. It involves the application of scientific principles and techniques to matters of law, both criminal and civil. Both criminal and civil. Okay. It involves analysis of evidence from crime scenes and other sources to provide objective findings that can help solve crimes, exonerate the innocent, or resolve legal disputes. They analyze physical evidence such as fingerprints, DNA, ballistics, and trace evidence to reconstruct events and identify individuals. It's something going on with forensic evidence in a crime scene, and your DNA is in there. Your DNA is in there, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. It's happening. Your DNA is connected to a serial crime that's going on here that they're solving, and it's like you're involved, or I'm involved, or whatever. All right. Yeah. Forensic scientists often provide expert testimony in court, explaining their findings and interpretations to judges and juries. Maybe you are in school for this. I don't know. Toxic Forensic toxicology. There's also, yeah, examines the effects of drugs and poisons on the body. So I did think, like, at first I thought I was having the panic attack because of the marijuana I was smoking. So I stopped smoking it until I got home, until I realized that I smoked the weed before I got here. So I knew it wasn't the weed because I smoked the weed before I got there, the same weed, and I did not feel that way. So I knew it wasn't the weed. But for some of you guys, it could be something that someone gave you. Like I said, it could be some liquor, it could be some weed, and they put like a herb in there. They put like a herb in there, okay, because forensic chemistry deals with chemical analysis of evidence such as drugs, poisons, and explosives. So some of you guys, if you get a toxicology report, if you would have went to the hospital and if you would have been unalived, they would have been a toxicology report coming back with something in your system that's not supposed to be there. And I thought about getting a drug test. I did. I did. I thought about that. Someone wanted your destiny, and the funeral home and death was what they tried to seed in you. The chaos was the spark. Now they just needed the chaos to lead you. The weed opened you up to subtle energies. So even in the midst of, like, you know, as far as like with the weed and stuff, I stopped smoking it after that. But um even me smoking my weed, whatever, I was doing my meditation, and I was doing my prayer, and I felt like obviously like that helped because even though the weed was probably lowering my vibration, I raised my vibration back up with meditation and prayer by going out in nature, going on the walk, clearing my mind, clearing my energy and stuff like that. So, and then I stopped smoking. So, like, I stopped smoking that weed because I especially can't smoke around my mother. But this is how they try to affect your energy so that you do go out and smoke. They want you to smoke. They want you to drink. They try to like put chaos energy on you so that you can go smoke and drink because they're too stressful to be around. It's like I need a cigarette type energy. Like they tried that shit with me with the weed. Yeah. Yeah. Especially this new age weed, like, you know what I'm saying? This new age weed got all types of chemicals in it. And it's just low vibrational. But I smoke my weed with herbs most of the time. I didn't have the herbs with me that day though. I smoke my weed with herbs and I pray and all that for it to be cleansed. And I just try to have a balance if I do anything toxic. But as far as like weed, I feel like it's really over for that. It's really over for that for a little while because I can't. I can't. It's really unnecessary. It's a habit that I've been trying to like stop. And I'm pretty sure that if I was in like a better environment, not around these people doing black magic on me all day, that I probably wouldn't need to smoke weed at all. I don't need to smoke it either. But it's really just like I said, it's a bad fucking habit. Like I'm not making excuses for it because it is a bad habit. You are a star. All right. You could do something that like with palm readings. You could be a nurse or you're a healer. All right. Or also something about a nurse touching your palm, okay? Communications. You could do something in communications. You could be a healer. You could have a healing voice. Okay, you could have a healing hands. You could have healing hands and a healing voice. You could be a palm reader. There is a karmic that is politicking. They are trying to do something political here to get in your position. It's like they want to be you, all right? Hold on. Politician. So a politician is a person who is professionally involved in politics, but it also, hold on, I wanted to get the other meaning. Maybe you are a politician, but there's a karmic here. That's an influence here. Hold on. Politics is about making agreements between people so they can live together in groups such as tribes, cities, and countries. I don't know. Maybe you there's a karmic energy here that is making agreements between people so that they can live together in some sort of group, tribe, city, all right, or a coven. Basically, there's a group of people. You know, these people are together. You know, these people are in a coven here. There's a karmic energy that put them all together and put them up to unaliving you and doing like magic on you and stuff like that. And this could be a government experiment because they don't want you to use your gifts for what they're really supposed to be used for. They want you to use your gifts for them, and you don't want to unless it's going to be for the greater good. So I did, in the last reading, I did say some of you guys are going to get offered a job by the CIA, and that's when the new world comes, or it's like there's something is being restructured here, or it will be when you, if you get that job or something like that, because you're not gonna do it in the way that they want you to. You're gonna do it your way. Fuck out of here. You working for the divine. You ain't working for them. Politics. Okay. Politician. Similar. Hold on, there's another motherfucking meaning for it, and I really want to find it. Hold on. Politician. So it has several meanings. Someone actively engaged in business of governing, making decisions, and influencing public policy. But it also can mean a person primarily focused on gaining and maintaining power, potentially at the expense of principles or the public good. You heard that? Potentially at the expense of principles or the public good. So this person don't care, okay, because they're working with a lower frequency principality. All right, so that's what's in their best interest. They don't care about the people, okay? Someone perceived as engaging in political maneuvering, schemes, or manipulation for personal advantage or party interest. A person considered dishonest, corrupt, or prioritizing special interests over the needs of the community. These are these people here. And you don't do that. This is a karmic. And they could be a nurse or something like that. Or they're another healer, they're a palm reader or something like that. And this is what they do. Okay? And they see you, and they're like in competition with you and shit, and they working with the coven that's against you because you're alone. They think that because you're alone that they're gonna get your credit. Yeah, your credit. Or credit for you. Yeah, nah, this is airtight here. Airtight, sealed. Maintenance, because you maintain your energy, you maintain your breath work, you maintain something about your lungs as well. Like maybe they try to like muck up your throat chakra and your heart. Okay, yeah, your throat and your heart is significant here. So I did do a Reiki clearing, and you see that shit? Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. They tried to fuck up your throat chakra so that you can't speak, or even like it could have manifested as a sore throat. Like I said, I lost my throat, my voice. The first day that I had sexual contact with my baby father, I lost my voice entirely. Right? You did some sort of maintenance to help you communicate or to help like clear this energy out. It could be through air. You could have spoke something out. They wanted to stop you from speaking something out. They wanted to stop you from praying out loud. Okay, and they do this through your throat chakra, through your air wave. It's like almost as if like it's like they was doing something maybe with like like I said, I had pneumonia. Maybe it's like bronchitis or something like that. And they wanted you to have like some sort of like disease that could kill you if you were doing something like overdoing something, like as far as like walking, running, maybe with the heat, like you know, the heat, so you could pass out or something like that. And yeah, and this is all so that you couldn't pray, because they know the power of your prayer. They know that your communication maintains your vessel, maintain it, or it clears out, it airs out people. Maybe they didn't want you to communicate what they were doing, basically. Okay. But I'm also getting something about prayer. Like they didn't want you to like pray. I had to like when I was breathing. It's funny because I'm so glad, like, and it was by the divine. I prayed before I started having that heart palpitation, right? But I had to like pray in my head because I could not breathe. to pray. So I had to pray in my head. I put on meditation frequencies. I just did my breath work, and I breathed through the spell work, whatever spell she was trying to do. Cat. But ain't it crazy? Because how messy can you be? How messy can you be with this magic that you would wait? Like, it would have been so ironic, right? That the same day I had my pop-up shop, the same, you know what I'm saying? The same time I had my pop-up shop at the mall, my store at the mall, that I go to the hospital for an anxiety attack, for a panic attack. If I would have been unalive, you would have looked so crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like, my mother would have looked so crazy. Like, that's not no coincidence. Like what? You guys are so messy with the magic. Catwoman, cats. Yeah, cats. Like I said, the cats was at the door. Y'all so messy. It's not a coincidence. Like, they're getting so messy with this, they're desperate. Catwoman could be significant. Elephant, you remember? You remember what the mob did? You remember? They not messing up your memory. They not erasing your memory. You remember everything that they did, and still doing. You still doing it. You still doing it. How you gonna erase my memory from shit that you did, but then you still doing it, bro? So I'ma remember every time you do it. Damn. I've been battling covens for a while, so I have seen many attacks, and now I'm very good at detecting them. Plus, I can see when they come in spirit. Now, they don't even try with me. I could guess. With the spell work, it's always a coven, and you have to see the setup. They always have to tell you. Most times, they use signs, and they may even show you in action, and consent is the main work. Yeah. If they gift you, exactly. Yeah, the gift was her offering to watch my son. That was the gift. And she did give several gifts. Like, as far as like she gave me gifts. Like, my mother always gives me gifts, as far as like, like, I don't know, like makeup or stuff for my kids and stuff like that. And I just leave it at her house. Like, I just leave it at her house. I can definitely give you an English lesson one-on-one. I have my website, and I'll be posting that soon for you, and you could just schedule like a one-on-one with me. But I actually was an English teacher, and I was on like a website to teach English, but I stopped doing that because it was not very good money and stuff, and it was just too much going on with my own personal work. But I'll be happy to give you a lesson. You can email me at eliteempress888@gmail.com, okay? Trick or treat is real. Right. When they seed in the physical, the spell goes into the spiritual. Right. Or they try to feed you in the spirit, and then they do something physically, right? Crossroads. Hidden family. So some of you guys, it's something about like, it's not hidden because but it's your family that's trying to hide the elephant in the room. They want to fuck with your memory, or they want to gaslight you, right? That they're in this coven here all trying to unalive you. Bio. This is a part of your life story. This is a part of your biography or something. Cheetah is also an animal that could be surrounding you. Maybe you could be wearing a lot of cheetah print. Okay, but it's because of your net worth. All right, I don't know if someone is a basketball player. Someone could play basketball, but it's something about the net worth of a person. Okay, it could be you. Let me look up the cheetah spirit animal, and then I'm gonna get off this. I'm gonna just give you guys some advice. All right, but just keep clearing your energy. These people can't swap energies with you when your energy is clear, when your personal power is intact, when you are able to stand alone, when you stand on your truth. They want you to go back and forth with your truth. They want you to be like, oh yeah, that's still my mom, that's still my dad. I'm gonna tell you right now, IDGAF. IDGEAF. Say I-D. Okay, you heard him. Let me stop. Yeah, I don't care if they're a troll or not, but yeah, I teach English too. Yeah, so it's for a fee, boo boo. It's not for free, but literally though, I have training to be an English teacher. I'm crying. I'm in school for early childhood education. And I also was the best in my English class. Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? Wasabi. Okay, I don't know. Okay, cheetah. Cheetah spirit animal. We gonna look this up. So you got the cheetah spirit animal too? What? You lethal. And it's funny because like when I was younger, my mother never let me wear cheetah print. And it was always because of that stupid, you know, like, oh, that's too grown. And she never let me wear red nail polish and stuff, which is okay, which is fine because I know the psychology behind red nail polish and how it affects men. So I understand that. But the cheetah print was a little excessive to me, being that I wasn't wearing anything provocative. I was just wearing cheetah print. But what she did was, so I wasn't allowed to wear cheetah print. So everything that I did get that was cheetah print, she would take. And you know what she did on my 18th birthday? She returned everything that was cheetah print that she ever took away from me, right? Back to me. Instead of giving me anything new, she returned all the cheetah print shit. All the old cheetah print shit that I had, 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old. She returned it to me at 18 years old. Instead of buying me new shit. Yeah. Anything new. She's never bought me like anything really new. She only gives me things that she's gotten from other people, or like she'll get other people to buy me stuff. Like she's never actually paid her own money to buy me anything. Like she'll even use child support to buy me stuff, but she'll never ever pay out her own money pocket, right? So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that's like that, okay? They're using gifts to do something to you and it's spiritual, okay? So cheetah print is symbolic here and it means speed, focus, agility, and transformation. It represents the ability to move through life's challenges with grace and efficiency, encourages decisive action, and embracing change. So this could be what you're doing here. It also embodies the power of concentration and the importance of trusting one's instincts. So I don't know, maybe that was her goal, to throw me off, to keep me not focused and not concentrated, because I always was like that as a kid. I was always very I was easily able to focus on things. All right. That's why it was easy for me to get all my work done in a very timely fashion. I never was late with stuff like that. So I did notice that as I got older, that the ability to focus kind of dwindled, like, you know, but I do feel that I'm very focused right now. So maybe that you guys could be experiencing this. Okay. So speed, agility, and focus and precision, transformation and change, intuition and instinct. In African spirituality tradition, the cheetah can be a powerful spirit animal guiding individuals to live with purpose and align with the divine flow of the universe. Adapt to different environments and terrains. So some of you guys could be moving, or you're going into like a different environment, all right, or something like that, where it's like a new environment, but you're gaining the courage with the panther spirit and the adaptability with the cheetah, right? To embrace change here. Let go of old patterns and step into new phases of life with courage. The cheetah's focused gaze is on its prey, represents the importance of maintaining concentration on one's goals and pursuing them with precision. Someone wants to distract you from your goals. They want to make sure that you're not focused on your goals by focusing on chaos or the bullshit drama that they keep trying to put you in or create for you. And it's not even for you. Like, it's like, my nigga, this don't got nothing to do with me. It don't got nothing to do with me. Like I told you guys, the fucking drama my mother fucking tried to put me in and then try to apologize because she realized she looked crazy to the people that wasn't a part of the fucking Coven. She looked absolutely insane. Like she just looked like a hater. So she reneged that. She like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm just having a bad day. Da da da. Bitch, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Exactly. Parents creating bullshit drama. Exactly. Like making no sense at all. You're not watching my kid. I'm not nowhere near you. I'm working. I'm minding my business. My stuff was just at her house. The bitch tried to put my stuff out on the porch for no reason. Trying to create a drama so that I could hurry up and get to her house so I don't work that day. Like, you're really a loser. That's it. You're just a loser. Or they have someone monitor you and ask to get close to you and set up a cord, like teaching a stranger English. Yeah. Let's get some advice for the collective. Thank you, Raw. I know you mean well, but I was just putting that out there because I know that's something that I am supposed to do. But if I do it, it's not gonna be on no like. It's definitely just gonna be a video, just like I do now. Sorry, we not get on the phone. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't get on the phone. We ain't doing none of that, boo boo. But yeah, I get it. Like, the energy transfer and the money and stuff like that. But that's energy too, and that's how they connect cords as well. So. Highest, most divine advice for the collective. So some of you guys, they could be trying to do that to you. Wow, like this is some good ass energy. Like some of you guys, like you're finally able to concentrate on your goals, or you will be, okay? You will be able to take steps to further the financial security of your children and loved ones. You're making wise investments and you're planning for retirement, okay? You're honoring family traditions, not your family as far as like the family you came from. This could be the family that you are creating, okay? Or your soul tribe, okay? Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards and success and public recognition. So this is why they're so mad, because this is why they're so angry. Then they're pretending like they're part of the reason why my mother is doing all that extra shit is because she's sick and she got a new diagnosis at the doctor, and then she tried to guilt trip me with that, and I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with me? Unless you're gonna get some healing products from me, but you would have to pay for them, which you wouldn't do, because then that would require you supporting and acknowledging my healing ability, right? Oh. So I can't help you, boo-boo. That don't got nothing to do with me. What do got to do with me is my son, and if you watching him or not. If you're not watching him, then you don't got nothing to do with me. And you're not watching him no more, so that don't got nothing to do with me at all. Like, that has nothing to do with me. I don't care. Y'all people with all these problems, like, I'm not sick. I don't care. That had nothing to do with me. Boo-boo. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. So they're mad because you're in the spotlight, because wonderful news is on its way, because you're getting public recognition. Oh. 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 Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. That's why they mad, because things are being reviewed. You could be in court, or there's a court case going on, unbeknownst to you, that you're winning. This person tried to show up as you in court. They tried to send a doppelganger or your sister to dress up like you, to pretend to be you in court. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. The moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear and understanding the truth of the situation. That's what you're doing, collective. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You will have news on the way soon. You got news on the way soon. All right. These people are trying to have you like basically reach out for assistance because of some sort of poor timing they had. Like poor timing of things. Like they know, for example, I told you like my account got locked and stuff. They know that that's going on with you, or you can't access something, or maybe you don't have a car right now or something like that. And so it's poor timing for something, and they're trying to like challenge your money issues, or they're trying to have you like get assisted by them because of that. All right. But your creativity is going to bring you a lot of success in your self-employment here. Okay. So it's important to just withdraw your energy from asking people for shit or asking for assistance. Okay. Because you don't need to ask them. You don't need to ask them for assistance. A windfall of money is on the way, and assistance. So you got assistance coming. Okay. And it's gonna be money or something like that, or it's gonna be genuine people. It's not gonna be these people here. You could be in school for something, or you're going back to school, all right, or you're learning something new that's gonna help you, all right, as far as like with your career and your business, or something like that, or you doing something self-employment. Just prepare, because some folks get walked into heaven. Yeah, this requires you to balance your energy. Okay, take your time. There's no need to rush. Take your time. What's the rush? Baby, I'm a dime. Yeah. See, get advice from someone professional, public speaking, unemotional relationships. So maybe you're taking your time as far as like being an advisor, being a professional, or you're someone that does not like you could be a professional public speaker or a motivational speaker, or you're just a professional that people go to. And they're saying here, take your time, okay, with this. Don't let people rush you for services and stuff. It says here, take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. So you're gonna have people like giving you unwarranted advice here, and it's important for you to use your discernment in taking the advice. Like, it's like, use your own intuition. You don't need other people's advice type shit. There is a balanced or unbiased person coming to give you something that is gonna help you, okay, create a better solution. Or you are this person for people. Like, you are this person that people go to for input, all right, to create a better solution for themselves, all right. And you're telling people to take their time, stop rushing into stuff, stop allowing people to put you in scarcity mode so that you rush into a situation that you really have no business doing. Like, sit down, take your time, work on your creativity, and put that shit out when it's time to put out. When it's time to be seen, it's time to be seen. When it's not time to be seen, go and work on yourself and work on your shit, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. Exactly. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. So these people could be trying to disturb your sleep, disturb your vacation time, make it so that you don't have no fucking free time and stuff, because they know that when you get that, that's when you get your most creative ideas, your most insights. That's how you get your input, right? Too late, nigga. You like, what? Like, y'all people are fucking nuts. Nuts. Okay? Y'all want a spelling lesson? Let's have a spelling bee up in here. Nuts. Okay? Yeah, stop talking to these people. Block them and all that. All right? And if you can't, for some of you guys, you don't need to block them, because that's going to send off an alert that, like, you don't deal with these people no more. And then they're going to start doing mad extra shit. So just don't communicate with them. Right? At all. Just don't communicate with them. You don't have to block them, but don't communicate. Delete their number. If they message you, no, don't delete their number, because then you won't know it's them calling. But if they delete the thread, but screenshot it though, because you know how it go. When if you need evidence for something, make sure you screenshot it before you delete it, right? Okay, screenshot it, delete the thread, so they're not like in your mind, whatever. Mute the shit. You can mute the thread so that if they message you, you don't have to answer. Don't answer them. Don't answer them. Do not answer them, because somebody is definitely trying to like send something through the airwave. They're trying to like send something through the air, or through a phone call, through a text. Like, they want to send spell work through there. Okay. But yeah, there's also someone that you could be in a courtship with, or someone's courting you, that is being used to like project this spell work on you. So please be careful of these people that come towards you in your workplace, especially. Love yourself first always, okay? Because these people are being used as vessels here. They're empty vessels. They're being used. And the more you respect yourself, the more they're going to come towards you, the more people they're going to send towards you. These people are in bad health, and they are false people, and they are deceptive. They're not even going to tell you if they're sick or if they have something. Yeah. And these could be your parents. For some of you guys, they're sick. They're false people. They're sick because they're false people, because they're deceptive. That's why you're sick. That's why you're sick, because you're wearing a false mask, because you're not authentic. That's why you're sick. The more fake you are, the more sick you are. The more susceptible to diseases you are. And these are the people that want to heal family issues with you. Yeah. Yeah, these are people in your family. They want to heal family issues with you because they're having financial issues. And they know that if they come towards you, you are true love, or you do truly love him, and you'll help him and stuff. But you're not. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're going to work on yourself. You're concerned about your occupation and your career, because these people keep trying to put you in poverty, in scarcity mode, and then reconcile with you so that you need them for shit. Please, get the fuck out of here. I love you guys. I love you guys. I hope this helped. I'll be back later for a channeled message, okay? This was the current energy, but I have a very important message for you guys that I will be, I might just do a video and post it, okay? Just to protect the energy surrounding it, for myself. But yeah. Video link in the description to request your real-time reading, okay? Love you guys.